So dispatch was pretty cool, right? And I think it could benefit from an additional like mode or feature, but just in case you don't happen to know what dispatch is, there are children screaming outside. Anyway, let's hope that subsides. But Dispatch is basically a Telltale game, sort of like the Walking Dead and the Batman one. Instead of the game mostly just being like cinematic moments filled in with like QTEs, it sort of dials down the QTEs and makes more of a fully fledged out gameplay section. And the topic of this video pertains to that gameplay section, which revolves around you being a like dispatcher. Obviously there's like little incidents that happen around the area that you are dispatching in. You got a list full of heroes, you send them out, you get a probability to complete them. There's like synergies. There's like these little cybersecurity ones where you basically play IT, fixing people's bidets and amongst other things like hacking cameras. Why is there so much noise going on right now? So with all that being said, the featured mode that I think could be cool is like after you get to the campaign or after you get through like the main story mode and all that, there could be like a dedicated dispatching mode. Like after you get to the end of the campaign, you're satisfied with all the choices you've made or something like that for that campaign, and you've seen all that you wanted to see, you've played it back as many times, going through all the choices, blah blah blah, right? And then at the end, you get your list of heroes back, plus maybe whoever you decided to hire back, like after saving them, if you chose to let them back at the very least. And you get all your guys together, and then you just basically get to do dispatch requests. Now, I feel like, because I have gone back and played it a couple times just to see like some different outcomes, I do think that the wider Los Angeles area is the one like area that they'd have to put you in, simply because if like you know the synergies and stuff like that, then you can basically just pair up any two synergetic people, and for the amount of requests you get in like Terrence, that little area, it's probably not going to be like hard enough necessarily. But that depends on like what kind of experience you're looking for, I guess. But to make it somewhat like challenging, probably give you that bigger Los Angeles area to cover, and just give you a lot of requests. This mainly came to me when I was like going back, because I just wanted to do like dispatching parts. I didn't really want to have to weave in between so much like story beats and cinematic stuff to like actually get to the dispatching part. Now, to finish this off, I don't necessarily think this would be something that they would put in now, considering sort of like the, again, if you know the synergies and stuff like that, it's pretty hard to fail necessarily. I mean, literally during the part where the red ring is making their big move and you got to fight the person you fired before and all that, you kind of, I think I only had like a couple failures, and that was because like some close chance misses, and because Waterboy assigned himself to a solo freaking dispatch that I couldn't get him off, because I, in like one of the playthroughs, like I did Phenomenon, and you get the other guy you didn't hire at the end, and he just kept assigning himself to stuff that ended up screwing you over in the long run. But maybe if they do come out with a second season, basically, it could be a feature they're able to implement that's also still challenging, even though like you're still using all your synergies and whatever, right? And they can still make it like engaging and fun and a little bit challenging that way. It's like it doesn't play out the same, I guess, like as if you were to play throughout all the other dispatch parts within the regular like story mode. But yeah, that's it.